King.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
I knew it. Come on, motherfucker, what happened? Is it this? No frames dropped. Battery low.
Oh, your battery's low, bud.
I guess. I just dropped the game. Said, I turned on the streaming app and it, uh-oh. Josh Warrington.
You gonna knock him out.
Yeah. If I can get
I
a fight
see.
with him.
And here we are at Cambrian Hall as the giant
Easy work.
chandelier provides.
That's food.
Diego Corrales, a multi-time world champion in 2 weight divisions. You don't get a more entertaining fighter than this guy. Josh, the Leeds Warrior Warrington, the fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Can't
In
box.
the red corner, from Las Vegas, please welcome the 2-division world champion, introducing Diego.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. Got him with a left jab. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
That counter shot lands. Combination doesn't score in that instance. Beautiful counter punch. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he misses with that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. These 2 fighters are made for one another. How about that time counter shot? And down goes Diego Corrales. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Make you miss, so if you get through that miss.
talk about Diego Corrales that last round. It's not over till it's over. And there's the bell for round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance, because they will just stay in your face.
They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Both trying for a knockout. Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can pop, knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
And they are delivering. That left hook missed. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope...
There's the bell for round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Step back for just a moment. Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of defense here at all. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way.
Alright, man, I think I'm out. I gotta get some
bits. Let him get away with it.
Alright, peace.
I'm streaming it, so you can watch me.
Yeah, cool.
Good night.
Alright, later.
That right hook. Josh Warrington on the brink now. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
Okay, listen now.
Talking about Warrington in that last round. You've got to wonder how big. And there's the bell to start round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a horse on that. He's got to bluff them.
Does well to block that left jab. Good counter punching. That jab misses. Catch and shoot. It's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Just missed with that hook. They missed with the jab. They are going to surrender. No mas. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not happy, but those are the rules.
People don't know how to box and move, I guess. Bill Fox, 75, 80. You can't live behind the right trigger and the left trigger. You can't live behind your triggers. You gotta live behind your jab and your foot movement. And that's what the bumpers. Unless they come out with that. They have theirs and go body hit, body hit, body hit, body hit, same punch. Straight to the body, uppercut to the head. Try to wear you down. That's the gay shit. What he was doing was, at least he was trying. But what you have to learn is how to attack somebody, but from the angle. So stepping off and then catching them with the pop. And it's just one shot usually, you know. And then you catch them making a mistake, you drop something else. Hopefully, prime time era plays like a champ.
How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Diego Corrales, 5 foot. And here we see Diego Corrales. He's never in a... King Ryan Garcia, one of the brightest stars in all of boxing. This Southern California native is must-see TV.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
Let's keep to win the round.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Just
Fighting out of the red corner from Las Vegas, please welcome a 2-division world champion, introducing Diego Chico Corrales.
Nice
Fighting out of the blue corner from Vic.
And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
Right. If you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent in the opposite corner.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
I like the right uppercut to the body for my secondary shot.
We're expecting an all-out offensive display.
Yeah, respect, bro.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. That jab doesn't score. Jab slightly off target.
So now I got him.
a sunny and hot day, and yes, we're outside, Johnny. No air conditioning or air con, as you say in the UK.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He scores with that right uppercut. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. Jab does not score.
See how it takes a minute to come back?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Woo. He landed a few of those. Got me down to 96.
This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to
focus on what you're doing.
Here we go for round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Counter punch caught him clean. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
You fight a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot.
See that? That's it's cheese. It's spam.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Is he spamming? How is that around?
At this point, you gotta believe
he's spamming
you can't win
punches.
on the scorecards.
Yeah,
Gonna need a
right.
match.
Let's got a special controller.
There's the bell for round three. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And that jab just missed with the left hand. The jab misses. How about that time counter shot? Beautiful counter shot. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They exchange punches. Beautiful counter punch.
Fuck,
Holding nothing back here in the round.
Beat his ass.
Both men step back for just a moment.
Bitch.
Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Let's talk about Garcia in that last round.
What you doing?
Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
Get the focus back.
Back at it in round 4. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that.
He quit. That's some shit, ain't it? Motherfucker quit when he can't beat you with the fucking. Excuse my French. When they can't beat you with the cheese, they quit. That is sick. That is sick. I know he didn't have very many fights on the record. He obviously stinks. So we got a hula hooper, a spam puncher. If you gotta use the same punch, I'm not saying the jab, but if all you're doing is spamming it to win, you're not winning. You put no boxing moves out there. I don't care if I get the loss. I really don't. I don't even know what my record is right now. We'll see what it is. But I don't even care. It doesn't affect who I am as a fighter. Hell, I'm tired. Won't curl 35 and 32 and 1. Hopefully this guy will fight. Usually all the cheese is in the heavyweight.
All right, I went over.
Here's the ceremony vow. Nice.
switched off completely. I need you to focus on what you're doing. What was that? What are you doing? You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a... Okay, you let him back into that fight. That's his round.
That's a new kind of cheese. I don't know this cheese this guy. Well, let's see what he did in the stats. If you don't care. Hey, that's it. I don't think. Well, Carl threw 287 punches real fast. No power punches. First round, he was 84, 66. And he did better than I did, like, throughout these rounds. But the power punches just. "96 punches in round 1, 89 punches, 66, 36. He was trying to throw 100 punches around. What I do the first round? I think I can run. I took 37 jabs total, 38 in the first round. I don't know these cats. Says my connection restarted. I don't have the 46 frames dropped. I wonder what happened. Says my game will restart.
You might just be the greatest boxing champion of all time. You see, man like me, I'm an undisputed champion of life. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city, war with me. That's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city, war with me. That's war with the 6-1.
I wonder how these guys are throwing under punches like that. And just not getting them. I don't know. Go out here and see what. I just started using Ali 64, and I just started using Jack Dempsey because last night I got beat by a guy, Jack Dempsey, and he played good. I didn't think he was cheesing me at all. I don't know, but I don't think he was cheesing me at all. It was a good fight. Usually I play with Larry Holmes because he's got the best jab in the game. But tonight I've been playing with everybody. I beat Deontay Wilder with this guy, this guy, this guy. I didn't beat him with Adelaide tonight. It's my friend though. He knows all my fucking moves. And then Klitschko and Tyson Fury. They beat him. But like I just like to play to make it feel like I'm the fighter. You know what I mean? Like I don't try to do all the cheese shit. I can. I mean anybody can if they want to. I'm gonna try 64 Ali. It's gonna be a lot of work. I'll probably get beat up. We're gonna try it. Hopefully I'm from the left side. Maybe it's just harder this time of night. He's let me turn off this cord here. What happened here? 46 frames. I'm streaming. Good speed. Not sure why that thing had a thing with it. Like a message notification. Alright, so we got Tyson Fury. This is the great 45-23.
As the sun sets, we welcome you on this beautiful afternoon to Falcor Bay. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How
I'll
have I
end up
got
with
these
the
ringside
record.
seats?
Like that guy's a great. I like
This
his
is
record.
Muhammad
It's
Ali, perhaps
he
the
probably
biggest
plays with
mouth in
it probably plays with different
the
fighters.
Gypsy King, Tyson.
Not always the ones he has to win with. Winning is not the only thing. The game.
I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside.
Like if you're playing Monopoly and you always won.
This should be.
You gotta quit playing little kids, you know?
To be here at this venue.
Don't play grown
It's gotta
people.
be something special.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be
I'll
two
from
that we're
Cadillac
talking about.
fight him. I don't care. I would like to give him a good match, you know?
The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Trying to land that jab. Got him with a left hook. Considering we're outside in the sold-out arena, it almost feels like the Roman Colosseum and two gladiators going at it.
This is taking boxing back to its roots.
Yeah, I just went straight at him. That's not a good way to go.
You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down?
He's got his left trigger pulled in so he can do this. I ain't playing that shit.
Well done with that counter shot. Like to see more jabs. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Don't get right back up to 97%. Guaranteed he's lower than that, probably. Those punches I threw at him.
Like that round.
And
Just
neither
the
did.
same again.
I used the diagonal dodge. Still, we can't keep him right there in those ones.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
A flat for the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
Just missing with the uppercut.
My breast come back.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? These two were made for each other. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the tournament's got to stop.
On to the third. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punch is beginning to take its toll. Beautiful counter punch. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Good counter punch. Got out of the way of that right hook.
So I'm out of breath. I can't punch there. I'm my breath.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Incredible work rate. Amazing
oh shit!
Finish here. That was something special. You can see here on the replay a big body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
I've got to see that again.
That's a new kind of cheese I ain't known before. Nice. I gotta be real careful boxing then. I ain't mad at that.
It happened.
I ain't mad at that. You guys can replay it, see how I lost my staminas on it. I thought I was beating him up pretty good and catch me with that shit. But real I'll take that loss. That's a learning experience. Good shit. They're great. Done set me up. We'll make sure we don't do that again. Let's do it again. Let's see if we can rematch him. Pro Hawk, so you know he's gonna quit if he loses. Maybe. Maybe not. Woo. Woo.
Okay, now you're switching off. He was close to this fight, and not
Nice round. I don't like this gym for the zoom in. I hope he's having fun. I think it's a good fight. Let me use the jab.
Switch on.
Let me use the jab, y'all. Oh shit. Miss. I'm kind of curious about the score. You kind of blew my ass that round.
Just switch it off. Have you got complacent?
You got me. Oh, he got me. I got him. Let me up. Oh, yeah, they did let me up right at the bell. Sweet. Sweet. I had one more round to go. Nice. Mr. Pro Out goes 4-0. Yay. Haha. I gotta get rid of this clown. It's me, this clown. I shouldn't have fought like that. But it was fun. And if y'all don't think that shit's fun, man, you gotta know how to play. And when the controls do what you want, everything I did, I'm meant to do. It wasn't like I was just mashing buttons and shit was happening. And that guy, I think, was doing the same thing. So we were trying to do our best, what we could think of to do. And that's what makes the game fun. Now, would it have been funner if I'd have played it a little different? Yeah, probably. But, oh, shit, I don't want to fight nobody. Oh, this is a different Ali. This is the old Ali. This is hard. Hard to do. Mirror matches. Bow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Maybe he don't have no fights. We'll just use the javelin. Let him practice some shit. Beat me around, beat me powerful.
You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job. You're starting to make mistakes and you switch off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused and get your mind back.
Great work, I love it.
Let's go.
Remember, it's not about
Okay, let's reset. Switch stands.
who's gonna be the baddest undisputed player in your closet. It's a community, man. If people don't like playing with you, then what the hell is it? my jab. I'm not trying to knock him out. He's not. I don't think he's trying to so power. Maybe. Oh. He might even cut me and win. I'm still 98.
Calm yourself back. Come on.
Easy boy.
Breathe. Have you got complacent?
And back.
I didn't mean to throw that power.
Switching off. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just get.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stands.
see him gas out there at the end?
That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight.
That took his stamina down a lot, more than I would have done. I mean, not more than I would have done in this spot, but more than it would have been if he hadn't done that. Whoops, I didn't mean to step on. God. I just wear my stamina up. I didn't even get hit by that body shot. 95 again.
Switch on. Switch on. I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just bop.
Okay, I'm happy. I like.
Do your business.
It's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
I don't even know what the score
You
is.
switched off. What you doing?
95.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
I gotta be careful.
Don't
I
lose
got
this
81
fight,
packs. Whatever. So that means I can get knocked out.
What are you doing? Switch on. What are you doing?
do that. You gotta step and step and throw the jab up. Step.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round.
94 stamina.
That's his round.
Do your business.
Damn. Kyle came in fast. I don't know how to jack back up there. Probably because I won a fight. But, look at the damage that was going to his head. We didn't even nothing but like a little punch. He was going down. The jab's very important. I didn't work his body at all. Look at that. Total body shots. Well, 89, right? I don't think that was what took his health away. And they were jabs down there at the body anyway. It wasn't like I was like killing his body or nothing. So points. Points. And then the farther you get him down during his stamina, the less accurate he is, less damage his punches do to you. It's and I don't even know the old model. He might have a better jab. Who knows? But I don't consider that a win. I consider that just practicing my jab. I mean, I don't need to beat up a guy that's 6'8". You know what I mean? I don't need to let him work. If he wants to work, he can work. And I wasn't really doing nothing but the jab and practicing evading punches and stuff like that. So I got some work out of that. I got some real practice out of that. When I sidestepped to the left and the right with Ali, I just started playing with him yesterday. I started by doing this with Diego Corrales, and I was just like dropping jabs, and then like a right uppercut to the body, but no power, just hitting the buttons to make the punch come underneath. And I wasn't throwing it that often, just jab, 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 and try to hit him with the two every now and then, like if the guy missed me, I would come back with a two or something. But usually I was just using the jab, and I kept my stamina at 95 for like 7 rounds, and thought that was awesome. And so, I was just dropping the little other thing where I could. Now this will be really hard to do this because Larry Holmes has the best jab in the game.
Welcome to what many consider to be the new home for boxing. We are in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia at Kingdom Arena. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. Larry Holmes. Watch out for that reach of 206 centimeters. He's also 100. Here comes Muhammad Ali. Young man rumble. That's the mantra. Fresh off that famous win over Sonny Liston.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
Hopefully.
This bout is
one of the hottest tickets. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. They exchange punches. Jab does not score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about it.
Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Good job defending the jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. On to the second round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
And he misses with that jab. Counter shot. There's a counter shot. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
A flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts.
Come on with the spam.
Good counter punch. Oh, that punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Holmes in that last round. As bad as boxing judging. The bell rings and we start the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. This is a high-octane battle. Punch caught him clean. Nice counter shot. A perfect counter shot. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Perfect counter lands. That left hook missed. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close to win this round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He wanted action, and they are delivering. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Quick punch scores. And he scores with the counter. It's all offense all the time. Counter shot lands. Just missed with that jab. Just missing with the uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Holmes in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got it? Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well done with that counter shot. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will when they hit be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
The straight right just misses. Nice counter. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. That was the moment.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Well, the instant assassin in some trouble here. Let's talk about
spammer.
Well, there was no doubt about it. On to the 6th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Swing and a miss with the jab. How about that time counter shot? Nobody home with that hook. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Those counter punches have to hurt.
He's got my head red. This one's fucking hitting buttons too fast.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over at least. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, he is... And there's the bell for round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come up, put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. He carries away that left hook. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot or pickpocket them.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Counter punching. Is he gonna punch himself out though? throws the jab and doesn't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. I promise you all...
I don't know how he can throw punches without going fucking
After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we... Whoa, wait a minute! Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot! And Larry Holmes goes down. And as we see it again, there's no way
I think I needed that round.
Clipped with a shot like that.
I need to see that again.
So the spammer cheese, that's what everybody's got something.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Corners.
Oh!
Ali is down! Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Oops. Wow. I don't have enough experience with Ali to know he goes down like that. I mean, I guess this guy was spamming me, so I probably got some edge.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You get away with it. You can do it again.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Whoa, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. Wow,
A little late with that
impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
You're right, Todd. What?
I might have needed that one for the win.
As close as we thought it was, and this fight is a split decision win.
A split decision? How one-sided does it have to be? A split decision? Who's doing this job? Todd, tell me, come on, talk to me, man. That is not a split decision. Ridiculous.
Those scores. Wow. One judge actually. That's incredible. She's a tour expert. Spam. Just like lightweights. Dang. You see what I hit you with, bro. and I knocked you down twice. You got 41 counters off that bullshit. Wow. Did the damage in the first round. 90. Look at that look she did, bro. You just spamming back and forth with the joystick. Wow. The first round, you tried to use the jab a little bit. I think the only thing that won me that round was the power punch. The blocks, but look at the damage it did. Wow. Let me see one more thing. How many power punches? 88? Okay. Oh, shoot. That's just a pain in the ass. I feel sorry for y'all have to fight against people like that. I have never used butterbean. Let's see what my favorite is. I don't know if y'all know about this. My stats. You can right bumper over to here and see who your favorite fighter is. This is since I reset my computer, or I reinstalled the game. When you reinstall the game, it gets rid of the file that holds this information in it. So like, no matter how many wins and losses you have, you can reset it to 0 right now. Just uninstall the game and reinstall it. Kind of neat. So like that should say one fight. That should say all the fights I got. But hey, my favorite fighter did say. What did it say? What time is it? 6:04. Okay. Let's go the lightweight, I guess. Or featherweight. Okay. Get rid of him. Middleweight. I've been through exploiting the hell out of millionaires in this weight class. Nutty Professor. I had some good fights yesterday with Frazier. Holly Frazier. Yeah. They were a lot of fun. They were a lot of fun. Maybe because it was college. Um, I don't know. Man, that's,
All
just
right,
like comes
I
out
went
when
over the
it
rules.
comes to the rain.
I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Make him miss, make him hit. Just be smart and count him. Smart and count him. Stick that jab on him.
Hey! What are you doing? You switched up completely. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
And come back.
work all the way through
Who wants to
camp.
bet me a
You don't
$5
want to
jelly
lose this fight,
donut
do
that
ya?
he quits?
Come on. Let him get back in.
He figures how he's not winning.
Left up of that right hand.
Come back with that left hook. Look at his hand positioning.
Double jab, bringing your feet. Symbols aren't working. Don't let the jab up.
Come on, do you want to win
Oh
this
my
fight?
God, he's
I
explaining
need you to
everything.
switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the back.
How'd he beat me in one round?
Good shot, good shot.
Yeah, quit. No. He gave it to me KO. Okay. I wonder what he done. You tell me if he took a loss or not. I don't know. It don't matter. It's funny. 22 hooks, he's getting like 18 and 18 hooks. Same amount of hits. I think that's gonna be it for today. Where we end at? A 3-win streak. So he didn't quit, I guess. Or he didn't get a chance to. Who beat me on that streak? Gotta quit. You guys can look over that if you want. See if that's what happens. When they quit out, if I get a loss or not. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, shit. Who was out here? Opie Price. Does she have a job? He has a job. Movement speed. This guy's probably the best guy in the division. He is super good. Let's try him out one time. I better go. I better go to bed. I gotta go to work tonight. It's been fun. What's this shit? We got them all. Library, 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 library. I'll show you the Steam. Looks like they got some hours. And more importantly, got 45 friends online. Who's playing? This Slicky Ricky. Watch him play. I don't know if this works anymore. I remember Slicky Ricky being good. I don't know why I remember that, but I like fighting him. I don't know how that works. Have a great day, y'all. Thanks for staying tuned. And if you can, subscribe or like. Appreciate it. Maybe we'll play.